What's up? What's up? What's going on, guys? Let's talk tomorrow's slate, which will be March the 3rd, 2021. It's a 10-game slate, but before I do, let's check out my best lineup. So that's my best lineup on the left, and the right is the winning lineup. Yes, guys, it is not my lineup. I wish it was though. All right, so I have Kemba. He has Kemba. I have Ja. He has Ja. I have Jokic. He had Joe Cage. I have Trey Lyles. He had Trey Lyles. And I had Middleton. He had Middleton. So basically, we have about 5 players that are the same, and everywhere else we were different. Uh, man, what can I say? My point guard of the night was from the Knicks, and he was out for the game because of protocol. Those things gonna happen. So, you know, the good thing is as long as we get him before, but by the time I get him, by the time I needed to make changes, the Miami game had already started because I was a little bit busy and that kind of messed me up. But I had a bad night. That's like 3 straight nights where I didn't win more than I spent. But hey, it's daily fantasy. So let's start for tomorrow. New start, all right? A new beginning. All right, again, it's a 10 game slate, so let's go ahead with the slate. So, all right, so we have Toronto back in the big. Toronto is back, so they're playing tomorrow, and they have 3 key guys out. So that's gonna be a very, very popular team. Just to let you guys know up front. So let's start with point guard. Luka right now is I see it's a game time decision. I think it's good to go though. Questionable. So if Luka somehow missing this game, then we're gonna have to go to one of those cheap guards that they have, and they have some cheap guards. So I mean, one of them is not really cheap no more. We'll talk about them later. But Golden State against Portland, you're gonna have it Curry against Lillard. Man, the price is basically the same, man. Honestly, I cannot really separate it one from another. But when I'm really looking at it, if I had to pick one, I would go with Curry here. But honestly, I really cannot separate those two because of the price. It's only 200 different, but I would go with Curry here because I feel like Curry can do more. Curry gonna have to score more, not can do more. Let me take that back. Lillard, I feel like has more people that can help him than Curry. Okay, then you have Trae Young against Orlando. The matchup doesn't matter to me. Orlando has been letting a lot of teams scoring a lot of points, so Trae Young can still go off. Kyrie again at 9.1K. That's not an expensive price against Houston. And I believe Houston can keep that game close, even though they haven't been doing that in years. That's what it feels like. LaMelo Ball price went all the way to 8.6, but for good reason, man. He dropped 60-some points last game. And there are guys that haven't dropped that are more expensive than him. Alright, so I would rather go with Carmelo. I say Carmelo. With LaMelo here over John Wall. But John Wall against Brooklyn, I know John Wall had a great game last game, but I still would rather go with Ball here. Ben Simmons 8.5. Oh, unless his Embiid is out, that's the only way I'm playing Ben Simmons against Utah. I would rather go with Carlisle here because there's nobody else. He should be the guy that's taking 1/3 of the shot for this game, where not really, because you still have another player we're going to talk about in the small forward later. So Lowry, to me, it's when I'm looking at this list so far, I would rather play Lowry over any of those guys than LaMelo Ball, even though I don't mind Curry, but I want to go cheap at the position and go more expensive other places. Point guard is one of those positions. Most likely you'll see cheaper guys at the winning combo point guard. At the winning point guards than other positions like small forward, power forward, center. Most likely to see more expensive players there than you see at the point guard because there's always a lot of point guards and that can go up even if they are 5K and up, between 5K and 8K. All right. Malcolm Brogdon against Cleveland, 7.4K. I actually like him here. I like Lonzo Ball. Right now, Lonzo Ball is one of my favorite point guard going against the Bulls. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys Lonzo Ball. All right. Last time I gave you Ball, but it was LaMelo Ball. At this time, I'm going to go with Lonzo Ball here. Conley against Philadelphia, 6.2K. I like him. Again, guys, I'm most likely going to try to stay on the 8.5K. Let's see. Let's go up real quick. Yeah, so 8.6K and below. I'm most likely going to try to stay with those guys, especially if Luka is out. All right, so other cheap guys I do like here. I said Conley, Shorter, 5.5K against the Kings. Dennis Smith, 5.5K. I need Dennis Smith to start playing over 30 minutes. Jalen Brunson, if somehow Luka gonna miss this game, then Brunson is definitely is in play for me, but will be very popular too. Michael Carter Williams, 4.8K, finally has a decent game. I'm glad I was on him, but I will be back on him again. So 8 rebounds, 6 assists. So I need to see a little bit more of those. I'm trying to scoring. The other stuff gonna come, but we need the scoring from him. Alright, so 7 is a no for me. Theo, I might have to use him based on the fact that I'm working on a lineup right now and I need somebody around that price. But if somehow Luka gonna miss this game, then I'm gonna have to look at, let's see, is he the point guard here? Some has been seeing a little bit of minutes too now. 28 minutes last game, 25.6, but it was a blowout, so that could be. But he has been seeing more minutes, and I think they really like him. Where is this guy I'm looking for? All right, so let's go to Dallas real quick. Point guard, Traber. So if there's a chance Traber could start this game if Luka is out. Alright, I will definitely like Treberg here at 3.5K. Okay, so I'm going to go LaMelo Ball here. Shooting guard, James Harden. I like James Harden, okay? 11.2, one of my favorite at the position. As far as the expensive guy. After James Harden, I want to go to players like Sexton was great last game. I mean, he had that was my first time I think I didn't play Sexton for the whole entire season. But that's the time he had his best game. I think that was his best game of the season. Let's see. But, oh, sorry, guys. Alright, so Sexton, Oladipo, 7.5K, played a lot of minutes last game. That was very surprising. 41 minutes. So that was very surprising. I didn't do too good, but I was very surprised to see him play all those minutes. But I don't mind him here against Brooklyn. That's a great matchup at 7.5K. Terry Rozier, 7K, bounce back. So I still like him here, 35 minutes. Andrew Wiggins against Portland, I don't mind 6.4K, but Andrew Wiggins is the type of player that will. To me right now, he doesn't have the upside. Not one of those guys that's going to give you 50 fantasy points. Okay? I see Rozier as somebody like that. I haven't said words as that, but I don't see Wiggins like that right now. Alright, Josh Jackson, 5.6K. The only thing about Josh Jackson is the minutes, so his upside is kind of capped on the 40 points, but he most likely going to give you between 25 and 35 fantasy points. We all know Jordan Clarkson, his price went down from 5.9. I like that. So I do like Clarkson. He does have the upside, so I do like him here. Eric Bledsoe, his minute has been going up, so that's good to see. As you can see, look at that, 33, 34, 34, 37. Now New Orleans decided, something, we've been playing too many players. Let's take some out of the rotation and let's try to see if we can make the playoff. And a lot of us think Bledsoe is gonna be the one out of the starting lineup, but that's not the case. So I do like Bledsoe here at that price against Chicago, and Gary Trent against Golden State. Here and there he can have his decent game. So I don't mind Trent here, but I would rather go with Bledsoe here at 5.4K. Okay, Kevin Herder against Orlando is a no for me. Joe Goes 4.6K. Great price, so definitely in play for me. There are some cheap guys I want to talk about. Seth Curry is a 4.2K. I don't mind. The shooting guard position, man, there's a lot. Cody Martin could still be in the starting lineup. And let's go to, and we all see what Kogmaz did last game. So if somehow Tobias is going to miss the game, then he is definitely in play. But don't expect the same thing, and his price went up a little bit. Bamboo should start, and they're going to need Bamboo to do a little bit more scoring in this game. So I would rather play Bamboo over Kogmaz here. Alright, I would rather go with Bamboo. And also, if all those guys gonna be out again, then KCP could be in play. But man, based on how he's been playing, it's a no for me. I would rather go with a 3.5K player, and that's Terrence Davis at 3.5K. Actually, I believe I will make a lineup with. Yeah, I do have a lineup with him already, 3.5K. All right. Let's see who else. There's another player, but it's not at this position. All right, so who am I gonna go here with? I'm gonna go all the way on top here, man. Yes, there's a lot of those guys I like here, but I'm gonna go all the way on top. I'm gonna go with the 11.2K guy here for small forward. LeBron James 10.5K. Love that price. I can see where I decided to go with LeBron James over Arden. Why? Because after LeBron James, you have the next guy 7.8K. So I can save that money and go with LeBron James here. But there are two other guys I really like. So LeBron James is one, Bonds is another, and also Norman Powell here, 6.8K. All right. So the thing about the Kings game, it's the late game, so I'm gonna need some players from those games. 10 p.m. slate. I really like those two guys. I'm gonna try to at least have one of them in most of my lineups. So I'm not trying to go 50%, but I can say I go 40% on with those guys and get me some LeBron James. And then Bogdanovich had a great game last game. I don't see that happen again, but I still like him here. I would rather play him over Derek Jones because he has a low floor but has a higher upside than Derek Jones. Josh Hart, here and there will have those great games. Carmelo Anthony, man, I was a big fan, but I haven't played him in a while, but he went up last game, so I'm happy for him. Malik Monk still in play. All those guys going to be missing, but I still would rather go with Carmelo here. Gallo, 24 minutes, not much. He had his day against Boston. That basically is gonna be his best game of the season. J. Rich at 4.6K. I like his upside here. I don't know if he lost his confidence, but this guy is a guy that should be able to every week should have like one of those big games. But so far I haven't really seen it. But I do like him at 4.6K here. Also do like Justin Holiday. And that basically it as far as down there. The only other guy, if you guys want to go to, is against the Toronto game at small forward. I can see if you want to play Stanley Johnson. I don't know if he's going to be getting the start or not. We're going to have to wait on the starting lineup. Then I can see him as a cheap popular play. All right. As far as what I'm going to go with. Right now, I'm having a hard time between those two guys here. But against Detroit, I want to go with Norman Powell, but I like the fact the Bonds is in the last slate. But I'm going to go with Norman Powell here at 6.8K. For power forward, okay. I never go 100% in any guy, okay? But tomorrow, I'm thinking of going 100% as of right now. And that will be, I'm thinking of going 100%, and that's Boucher, okay? Boucher gonna have to play minutes. So I'm thinking of going 100%, at least 80%, okay? So if Boucher fail, then my night will be over very early. Alright, so hopefully this gameplay. If it doesn't, then of course we're gonna have to think about it again because I have two guys in there. But that's another reason why I can go with take Norman Powell out if you don't want to play two guys in the same team. But definitely two different players. I don't mind both of them on the team. Okay, so Boucher right now is the guy I'm gonna give you. Let's talk about other guys. I do like Green here. I like Porzingis at 7.8K. Now, if somehow Luka gonna be missing, then I'm gonna have to go Porzingis at about 50+%. Okay, because Porzingis most likely gonna enjoy 50. And if that's the case, I might even go like 70%. Okay, so Porzingis and Chris Boucher look like they're gonna be about let's for example, if I have 20 lineup, most likely 12 of those I'm gonna have like about 60% of each. Okay, and let's see if Luka is out. Or they are like I said, I like Draymond Green. Tyler has been doing his thing, but I'd rather go with Boucher here. Uh, Even though Todd could be more safe than him, because if you're looking at Todd, look at this. Yeah, he has actually been a very good at if you play cash. Uh, PJ Washington let a lot of people down, but then again, we should know that was coming, but I didn't expect it to be that bad. But I still like him at 5.8K. I like Bagley here against the Lakers. Lakers missing a lot of guys, so we're gonna have to wait to see what's gonna happen. It looks like Gasol gonna be out again because it's protocol, so I expect him to be out. Uh, as far as me, that's gonna be a short list for me when it's come for the power forward. Okay, power forward, Porzingis. Collins has been doing his thing. You can put him in there. Draymond Green, Boucher, Covington went off. If you wanna go there, you can. I don't think I'm going there. Just like I did last time, I'm not gonna call it a mistake. I'm just gonna call him. I don't see him having a great game like that again. I think I'd rather go Bagley here. Uh, Jeremy Grant, we're gonna have to wait if he's gonna miss. If not, then I like him because Toronto, it's not gonna be the Toronto we know of. So the defense is not gonna be what we expected to be, even though Boucher is okay. And Zion, I do like Zion's too, man. Zion has been doing his thing, even though in the fourth quarter, a lot of time they're gonna have to take him out. And my Zion here. So bonus is the admin out for me at 9.2K. Not that he's not gonna do good, but I feel like those guys can get as close or even have a better game than him, and then I will get a discount on them. Now, if you look at some other cheap guys, if you're not play, you can do that. But me personally, I'm not looking to play those cheap guys, and one of those cheap guys is Vanderbilt at 4.4K. All right, center. Embed is in the Embed. Embed to me is a guy that Gobert won't be able to do anything against as far as defensively. Embed should still be able to do his thing. Busavich is a guy I really like for tomorrow, possibly even a little bit more than Embiid at that price. I do like Towns too, because who's gonna be able to go against Towns? And that's a game I feel like Minnesota can keep it close. Allen 8.3K. I don't really like him. I like him last game, but I don't really like him for that game against those two front court players of Indiana. Plumlee 6.9K. I don't mind him. Holmes should be okay against the Lakers because Lakers are missing their two starters at the front, the power forward and the center. So I can see him if he can play 33 minutes against the Lakers. I like him. Kent 6.3K against Golden State should be able to do his thing. And offered against Dallas should be a good play there too. And they'll call it 5.7K. I don't mind taking a chance there. He looks like he's been playing over 30 minutes. Even though the last two games he only played 24 and 22 minutes. Then Adams at 5.1K is a cheap play. I wouldn't mind taking a chance there. Even though when he came back the last 2 games he had 44 and 37.6, then it just don't do anything. Smith, his first game back he played 30, and since then he's been going 27, 26, 25. No, nobody can predict that. That basically is at the position. I wouldn't play anybody else cheap there. So it looks like Gambit don't even have a questionable tag, so it should be good to go. If I give you guys Vuk, the average gonna drop only 4.6k, so that wouldn't be really good, unless if somehow I decide to take Arden off, or I can go to I like Kente again, Golden State here. I was disappointed with Kente last game. Only played 24 minutes though, because those other guys was going off. Offord haven't really have a good game since that first week when his baby when he had his baby. Since then, that week after, he was having a great game. Since then, he haven't really do much here. I really like Busavich in this game, but I'm gonna have to, if I do that, I'm gonna have to take Arden and go with another player, and most likely Ozil would be a guy that come to mind. Clarkson, Bledsoe, if you wanna do that, but I really like Arden against his old team here. So I'm gonna let it up to you guys if you guys wanna play Arden. I'm gonna go with Busavich here as center, and then I'm gonna go with I can still go with Arden here. Okay, I can still go with Arden here. That's like a starting scope. Not really a starting scope because I have Norman Powell and Chris Boucher. You can go cheap you can take Norman Powell and go cheap there too if you want. But if you want to take Arden out, you can, and then you can. Edward has been really good. Well, not really good. Let me take that back. But has been decent. You see 43.8, 36.2, 35. So that's a guy if you want to go with, you can. But Terry Rose is the guy I'm going to go here with. Now you have 5.7, which is a little bit better. If you want to do that, you can do that. You can also go with Ross, only 5.5k against HCL. That's a good matchup. And that's basically it for FD, guys. Let's go. Actually, I love Bledsoe too. But I'm going to leave it like this. But of course, you guys can do those switches if you guys want. But I'm going to have this set up right here. I'm going to have this in the so I'm going to have about, in 5 lineup, I'm going to have about 60% of all 3 of those guys. All right. Let's go ahead and check out DK. Alright guys, so my DK guys are Arden 11k. I love Arden in both sides. Bledsoe 5.3k, Norman Powell 6.7k, Morris 3.7k, and Boucher 6.4k. Alright, those are my DraftKings players. If you don't want to play Arden, you can get Curry here. It's only 9.9k. If you want to do that, you can do that. Trae Young is only 9.6k. One guy I didn't talk about on FD, it's oh, by the way, I changed to Bledsoe here. Also, Morris should be able to see some minutes again at 4k. You can also get you some Morris here. So definitely Morris is gonna be one of my favorite player at the power forward position. All right, again for the power forward position, you got Morris, you got Porzingis, Draymond Green. I like Bagley a little bit of PJ Washington, but it's mostly Morris, Boucher, Porzingis, and Draymond Green. Those are the guys I'm mostly popular on, and then the next one would be Zion Williamson. Most likely, Sabon is going to be very popular too. Alright guys, that's basically it. This video is a little bit longer than usual. Good luck. Please subscribe, turn on your bell notification, and I'm out.